Welcome back to the shack where we hang like two balls in the sack. Today we got rapper shootings on IG Live.
I don't know.
Not much to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just seen it, threw it up on the screen. Now we're reacting to it.
Just like that. Like that's exactly how it happens.
So
if y'all ever wonder what goes on behind the scenes,
see something. Hey, we should react to that. There you go. So yeah.
Who constantly flex their lifestyle to their fans. So when things get real, fans got a front row seat. Let's take a look at a few rappers who got shot while on IG Live. Duke Deuce. Duke Deuce is a rapper from Memphis, Tennessee, known for his breakout track.
I love Duke Deuce. I ain't know him.
Is that dude you I was just gonna say you was in the living room looking stupid dancing around.
I love Duke Deuce.
What was it was the verses, the
yeah,
Bone
Crunk ain't dead. He came out before
Bone
Crunk
Thugs
ain't.
in
He the new king of Crunk.
Alright.
Track, Crunk Ain't Dead. Duke was born and raised in the Whitehaven neighborhood of Memphis, also called Black Haven. He got put on the music at an early age, with his father being a producer. But Duke ain't started making music himself until he was like 19. He was inspired to start rapping by Memphis legends like 3 6 Mafia and Project Pat, along with modern trap rappers like the Migos. He started gaining the buzz in 2018 after dropping the track Whole Lotta. The video did big numbers on YouTube and also grabbed the attention of Offset, who tapped in with Deuce to link up. Not long after that, he inked a deal with Quality Control Records. He dropped his first mixtape, Memphis Massacre, later that year, which featured verses from Offset and Project Pat. He dropped the track Yeah.
Hey man, he needs some. Ain't nobody told him he needs. I ain't gonna say it. Don't say it.
Nah, go ahead. What's you gonna say, Dad?
Memphis Massacre, later that year, which featured verses.
If you know what I'm gonna say, then I ain't really gotta say it.
Okay. So let's just hit play. Let's just hit play.
But,
I like Duke Deuce. Nah, don't say nothing about Duke.
But
Deuce.
that. But,
Crunk ain't dead. Crunk ain't dead. Crunk ain't dead.
But come on, you know that's a medium.
Just hit play.
From Offset and Project Pat. He dropped the track Yeah in 2019 and followed it up with a video that got millions of views. He followed that up with the track Crunk Ain't Dead, which got remixed and featured Lil Jon, Juicy J, and Project Pat. The video quickly went viral due to the song's catchy hook and Duke's personality. The rapper is also known for his dance moves and his passion to make crunk music mainstream again. Duke followed up the success of that single with Memphis Massacre 2 in 2020 and his debut album, Duke Nukem, in 2021. But Duke Deuce also grew up in the streets of Memphis, an area known for crime and violence. He said that growing up, he was in and out of the streets, but was always focused on music and doing something more positive with his life. But when you a buzzing rapper, sometimes that's easier said than done. Back in September, the rapper was in a shootout while he was on IG Live. Duke was on live, chopping it up with his fans like he always does when things went left. At one point, Duke starts taunting one of his ops, telling them, "Come outside and f with me, Pepper Tree. We ain't on none of that bougie shit, none of that Hollywood shit." But before he even finished his sentence, shots start going off in the background, and Duke stops talking to see what's happening.
"Come outside and f with me, Pepper Tree. We ain't on none of that bougie shit, none of that Hollywood shit."
As the shots get louder, Duke turns to run away, but still has the camera in his hand, and at some point, the shots just stop and the live stream ends. At first, it wasn't clear if Duke was hitting the shooting, but he later popped up on social media to let his fans know he was good and he ain't get hit. He don't say who he was beefing with, but before the shots started ringing off, it sounds like he was referring to the Pepper Tree Apartments, an area known for gun violence. It's also in.
So wait. Time out.
Okay.
Duke Nukem. So he went over there? He went to the Pepper Tree Apartments?
I guess so.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Say what you gonna say. We ain't never claimed the rappers are smart, but go ahead.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I would have at least turned the camera away from me.
What, when you was running?
Yeah.
You think? Hey, time out.
He was panicking, like as he should, as any human would.
Yeah.
But look, I'm turning the camera away because this was him.
But time out.
You think, he already big as hell.
You think he worried about that? When shots start ringing off?
You was tough enough to tell him to come outside?
I'm not worried about nothing at that moment except getting the hell out the way.
I at least would have held the phone to my chest.
You can't even run like that. You can't
He
run.
probably can't.
You can't run. You can't run. You need the movement.
What do you
But
mean?
still has the camera in his hand, and at some point, the shots just stop and the live stream ends. At first, it wasn't clear.
He had enough sense to end the live stream though. I
wouldn't even thought to end the live.
Me either. I wouldn't have. I mean, first of all, I probably would have dropped my phone. You know.
Maybe end it so he could shoot back. Allegedly.
He didn't do shit.
if Duke was hitting the shooting, but he later popped up on social media to let his fans know he was good and he ain't get hit. He don't say who he was beefing with, but before the shots started ringing off, it sounds like he was referring to the Pepper Tree Apartments, an area known for gun violence. It's also unclear if the shooting was immediate retaliation for Duke getting at his ops online or if it was just a coincidence. But either way, he might want to be more careful next time he goes live. But if you thought that was crazy, this next rapper got robbed at gunpoint and it was all captured on IG Live. Bugatti Casino. Bugatti Casino is a rapper from Fort Worth, Texas, known for tracks like Channel 5 and Never Fold. But before the music, the rapper was in the streets at an early age and caught his first case of burglary at just 9 years old. In an interview with Dirty Glove Bastards, he explained how they couldn't lock him up because he was too young, so they just wrote him a ticket.
What's his name?
Fulio wears that exact chain.
I was just gonna say I thought I seen that before. Where is it? What's his name?
I couldn't. Something got it.
Ain't that the Bugatti symbol?
I think it's an EB or something. I'm talking about
But
that.
don't it? I know the other one.
Yeah, like they kind of ripped it a
That
little
EB
bit.
don't look like the Bugatti symbol.
It does a little bit, yeah.
Oh,
But like
okay.
that, I think it's a record label. So
Oh,
maybe
okay.
whatever record label signed Fulio signed him to. Casino Records, I guess.
He from Dallas.
Yeah. So I know it's not like a
And gave him a court date.
group or nothing.
He ended up missing the court date, but by then, he was 10 years old, which meant he was old enough to go to juvie. So they put out a warrant for his arrest, and he ended up serving some time. Over the years, he was sent back to juvie a total of 25 times and says he would only be out on the streets for like a week before getting locked up again.
Damn.
He had a lot of older brothers who was already in the streets, so he was just doing what they did. He was one of 11 kids, and his mother died when he was only 13. So, from a young age, he had to learn how to survive on his own. At age 17, he did 2 years in the pen, then another 3.5 years out of a 6-year sentence. In total, he spent like 6 years of his life behind bars. He started taking music seriously in 2015 after getting out of prison. He decided he needed to find a way out of the streets and take his life in a more positive direction. Because of his long criminal record, he knew he couldn't just get a regular job. So it was either rap or spend his life going back and forth to jail. At first, he had 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but realized he couldn't do both and went all in with the music. But just because you decide to change your life, don't mean that your ops want to see you win. Earlier this year, Bugatti Casino got robbed and shot at while live on IG. In the video, the rapper looks like he's just chilling in his whip, talking to fans, when someone off camera approaches his car. Bugatti turns his head to see what's going on, and the guy asks, "Ain't you that rapper?" He says, "Yeah, what's up with it?" They keep talking, and the dude says, "I heard you the hottest thing in town, B," while Bugatti smokes a cigarette.
Ain't you that rapper?
Yeah, what's up?
Cool. Man, I heard you got them features going for sale.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, what's up with it?
I'm trying to get a feature. I heard you the hottest thing in town, B.
The rapper asks the dude where he's from, and they just keep talking for a minute. Bugatti says he's waiting on somebody.
See, that's the problem.
At that point, shouldn't you
You
start
should
your car?
already drove off.
And why your window down?
He was smoking though. And it looked like a cigarette or something. So
I mean, people that smoke cigarettes smell like cigarettes. So I mean,
I know, but they usually roll the window down when they smoke cigarettes. You ever be on the street, you see somebody smoke a cigarette, they always got the
Okay,
window down.
so, crack it. You know what I mean?
look, I'm just saying.
Okay, never mind.
It's not a big deal.
and asked the guy.
Look, I know we be getting off topic about the random things sometimes.
No, I'm just saying. Like if he got some money, right?
Yeah.
So he finna get robbed.
I mean,
Why would
we don't really know.
Yeah, we don't really know, but he finna get robbed.
Yeah.
So if I say little money stuff, say you got $1,000 on you,
Yeah.
cash,
Yeah.
you sitting somewhere, you gonna have a window roll down?
I see it.
I'm just, I'm just saying, somebody run up on you, snatch your shit, and go on about your business. All right, whatever.
Guy wants. That's when things turn up. They start arguing, and he keeps asking what the dude wants. At one point, he tells his homie to start the car and get out of there. That's when the guy asks where they going before.
Oh, dude,
he's in the
somebody
passenger.
He was in a passenger seat. So that means your partner was supposed to have that thing
Yeah, what was
ready.
he doing? He should have already started the car.
I'm just.
Sticking his whole arm into the car, showing he's got a gun.
I'm saying what you trying to get though.
I'm trying to get 18.
Hey, look, fam, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Come on, man, come on.
Hey, he already knew it was going bad.
Why he whispered to him like dude wasn't gonna hear him?
Yeah, dude, right there. Dude, right on the other side.
Right. He said,
Like,
come on, just start the car.
yeah. And homeboy didn't move fast enough.
No, he didn't.
He should have already started. I would already started the car. Because apparently they started arguing a little bit.
Yeah.
That's when.
When you hear the tensions rising,
Yeah, when the conversation turned different, That's when the car
He
starts.
tried to whisper. He's right here.
That car. That car, bro.
Where y'all going at? Where y'all going at?
It seems like he's trying to rob Bugatti, who grabs his arm and fights for the gun. They knock the phone down, and from there, it's hard to tell what's going on. You can hear him fighting in the background before shots start going off, and the live just ends.
See his arm in that car.
It would have came with me.
Yeah, we driving. look, we making sure your finger not on the trigger.
Yeah.
And we going for a ride.
So, but look, you gotta make sure you pushing it out because
yeah.
you shoot the driver. You know, you don't shoot your partner either.
Yeah, for real.
So push that bitch this way, and you coming with me.
Yeah. And we swerving. We hitting 80.
Look, we talking all this shit sitting in the.
I know.
Hey,
That's true.
motherfucker pull a gun on us, we straight panic. We both piss on ourselves. We don't know what to do.
That's true.
Like we got no commando or somebody.
It's not clear if Bugatti got shot or what happened to the shooter, but he's continued doing interviews and dropped music videos, so if he was hit, he kept it low key and made a full recovery. But this next rapper wasn't so lucky and ended up getting killed after his cousin went live at a friend's funeral. PSO Emmett. PSO Emmett was a 16-year-old rapper from Memphis, Tennessee, who was making waves in the city with tracks like Slidin' and Tonight. He was gaining a local buzz and racked up hundreds of thousands of views on some of his YouTube videos. But before Emmett had a chance to make it big as a rapper, he was gunned down while attending his friend's funeral. On Saturday, October 23rd, Emmett Beasley, aka PSO Emmett, was at a funeral for his friend, Jamarco Smith, another teen from Memphis, who had died. The funeral was at a church on Hunter Ave, and Emmett and his cousin was there to pay their respects. On the way to the funeral, Emmett's cousin, PSO Day, recorded a live stream that showed them walking with a group down the road to the church where the funeral was being held. Towards the end of the stream, Day sent shots at his ops, telling the people in the live who were tuned in that they ain't never been on shit, they never even sent a slingshot our way, before calling whoever he's talking to a He keeps getting at whoever he's beefing with, telling them they're never outside and they never did shit, even though they keep dissing and talking. PSO Emmett can be seen walking beside him toward the end of the live. Not long after, a group of shooters pulled up in a black Jeep and started letting off shots, hitting both Emmett and his cousin Day before fleeing. Day was rushed to the hospital, but Emmett was pronounced dead on the scene. His death was the 25th murder in Memphis of that year. Even though PSO Emmett was known for having guns in his music videos and rapping about the streets, his mother told the media that he was just a normal kid who worked at Wendy's, went to school, and worked on his music. She never thought he would be murdered at the
And had some big ass guns. Like,
Yeah.
mama's never like.
Like all that stuff could have been true that she said.
Yeah, but also
he did
he portrayed a different image.
Yeah. Or maybe on the image. Maybe he really.
And no, but I'm saying that's
He
the
really-
image, that's
yeah.
the image he put out there.
Yeah, he worked at Wendy's.
I mean,
and
I
did
get it.
school and
Nobody
stuff,
want nobody want to see your rapper with a Wendy's hat on. I get that part.
Yeah.
But you ain't have to go there.
Yeah.
funeral of another kid his age. At the time of his death,
And I mean,
Emmett
he
was
was 16.
Yeah, I know.
Normal.
a junior at Southwind High School. A week before he was killed, he auditioned for a record deal with 1017, Gucci Mane's label. So it seemed like if he stayed focused, the rapper could have had a promising music career. But this is a prime example of why the streets and social media don't mix. Just by going on live, PSO Day gave away their exact location. When he started talking shit, he made it way too easy for his ops to pull up and catch him lacking. According to those that knew him, PSO Emmett was a good kid, and the image he portrayed in his music wasn't the life he really lived. But in the end, it ain't matter, because he still suffered the consequences that come with living that lifestyle. A 22-year-old man named David Lee was later arrested in connection with the shooting, and he's being charged with first-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder. But police believe there's still more suspects on the streets.
Kids, if you're watching this,
Don't do drugs and don't play with guns.
yeah, don't do that.
And don't go on if you have beef with somebody, don't go on Instagram Live because then they probably could see where you at.
But that is always
And it's a live feed.
But that's why people always like get in front of like a white wall or whatever, like so you can't get the drop on them.
Yeah.
Did I sound gangster right there?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, that was interesting though.
Yeah, I didn't know anybody.
You know Duke Deuce.
Yeah, kinda. I saw you just doing them stupid dances in the living room. Like I don't know him. Like I don't. That night of the verses, you was in there doing. You was doing some stupid shit in there. I remember. Anyways, close the video. You doing stupid ass dances.
Anyways, yeah. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we out.